Good afternoon, everyone. It's Anifa Menon from hearthealthbrainhealth.com, encouraging healthy grieving and mindful actions. Today, I would like to talk to you about the throat chakra. So the throat chakra is represented by the color blue, and I wanted to talk to you about it today because that's the chakra that we are going to be focusing on. In terms of the fifth chakra, I guess it's the fifth chakra. This chakra is very much about speaking with kindness, compassion, love, integrity, authenticity. And of course, when I think about this, I think of a lot of our great leaders who have spoken this way to large groups of people and to the public, and certainly in smaller circles too. And so a quote that I came across that I really loved was by Martin Luther King Jr. And this quote says, "People fail to get along because they fear each other. They fear each other because they don't know each other. They don't know each other because they have not communicated with each other." Now, most of you know that I love talking about communication, and you can look through a number of my videos on my YouTube channel, which will talk to you about communication. And so this throat chakra is about our communication, and it's both about what we're hearing and what we're speaking. So listening and speaking. And of course, if we're meditating, it's about listening to those sounds that are sometimes not heard by human ears. It's listening within and understanding ourselves. And I thought that I would also share a little detail that I came across. There was a quotation by Don Miguel Ruiz, which says, "Speak with integrity, use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love." And this is very much about this chakra that, remember, there's a lot of times that we feel we need to speak something and we might hold back, and sometimes we'll be clearing our throat because we can't get the words out, or sometimes we'll be choked up. So you've probably heard that term. And this throat chakra is about that. So if you're feeling choked up or if you're clearing your throat regularly, you know that you might need a little bit of work on the throat chakra, or you might need more water. But for today, I would like you to focus on the fact that the throat chakra is about speaking and listening with love, compassion, kindness, honor, and integrity. So one of the things that I came across about authenticity was this description. And authenticity here regarding the throat chakra says, "The ability to align myself with my true calling." Now, how exciting is that? I thought that was so foundational about this throat chakra, because a lot of times we know our true calling, but we're not able to speak it, not even to ourselves. And maybe we've got some background awareness of, I don't know if I'm being authentic in the work that I'm doing, or the people that I hang around, or the relationship I'm in, or anything like that. Those are those really big things to have authenticity about, right? And that takes a bit of courage to get to that space of speaking. And there was the other quotation here was by Fabienne Fredrickson, and it says, "The things you are passionate about are not random. They are your calling. The things you are passionate about are not random. They are they are your calling." As I lose my throat. It's hilarious. So that's a sign from the universe that I know my calling, and I'm hoping that I'm helping people discover their calling, because a lot of times with the other chakras not so balanced, many times other people, or many people, and myself included, there was a time that I had to really work through these chakras to get up to the space of speaking this authenticity. Now, lucky for me, I've always loved healthcare, and that's authentically my calling. Through time, it's changed in its expression, right? So in terms of my authenticity is truly reflected with my work today. And each step of the way, it has been reflected in what I've been doing and what I've been speaking, what I've been sharing. And as we evolve, we need to keep up with our soul's evolution too. So if we are evolving to a place of what I'll feel is like a higher calling, you'll know. And if it's a place of basic pleasures that you are not able to talk about, we might be looking at the sacral chakra at basic pleasures, but you still need to be able to speak authentically about what's important to you. So I wanted to make sure that you knew that. And then today I thought I would end with a quote by Mahatma Gandhi, who is definitely a person who represented to me, or represents, a person who has high integrity, who spoke with authenticity, who of course pushed for nonviolence and still got things done really, really wonderfully. And he says, silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. Ah, isn't that an amazing quote? So again, it says, silence becomes cowardice when occasion demands speaking out the whole truth and acting accordingly. So, do you know a lot of times when we even get the courage to say something, we'll give just a little bit of this is how I am thinking, or this is what I'm feeling, or this is what I did. All of those are little bits of pieces of what a whole truth is about. And the whole truth is everything, right? It's everything. This is what I did. This is what I was thinking. This is how I'm feeling. This is a whole truth, right? And of course, for a lot of people to give themselves that permission, even to say all of those things to themselves, takes a bit of strength and courage. So today I would love for you to sit down for 5 minutes and think about the things that you are learning or practicing speaking in terms of the whole truth and in terms of improving your communication, either with yourself or with others. For 5 minutes, just think of one thing. If this is an area that I am speaking in the way that I would like to, through kindness, compassion, love, integrity, and authenticity, and I choose to speak from this space, I choose to hear from this space too. I hope you have a fantastic day ahead, and I hope you also remember, transform your mind and transform your life. Have a great day, everyone.